though nurtured, like the sailing moon, in beauty's murderous brood. She walked a while, and blushed a while, and on my pathway stood, until I told her body bore a heart of flesh and blood. But since I laid a hand thereon, and found a heart of stone, I have attempted many a things, but not a thing is done. For every hand's a lunatic that travels on the moon. She smiled, and had transfigured me, and left me but a lout, maundering here and maundering there, and emptier of thought than the heavenly circuit of its stars when the moon sails out. Like the moon, her kindness is, if kindness I may call, what has no comprehension in't, but is the same for all, as though my sorrow were the scene upon a painted wall. So like a bit of stone I lie under a broken tree. I could recover if I shrieked my heart's agony to passing bird, but I am dumb from human dignity. A mermaid found a swimming lad, picked him for her own, pressed her body to his body, laughed, and plunging down forgot in cruel happiness that even lovers drown. I've pointed at the yellow pack, the hare leap to the wood, and when I pass a compliment, rejoice as lovers should at the drooping of an eye, at the mantling of the blood. And then suddenly my heart is wrung by her distracted air, and I remember wildness lost, and after swept from there, sat down standing in the wood at the death of the hare. A crazy man that found a cup when all but dead of thirst hardly dared to wet his mouth, imagining moon accursed at another mouthful, and his beating heart would burst. October last I found it too, but found it dry as bone, and for that reason am I crazed and my sleep is gone. Laughter, not time, destroyed my voice and put that crack in it. And when the moon's pot-bellied, I get a laughing fit, for that old match comes down the lane, a stone upon her breast, and a cloak wrapped about the stone. And she can get no rest with singing hush and hush-a-bye, she that has been wild. Barren as a breaking wave thinks that the stone's a child, and Peter that had great affairs and was a pushing man shrieks, I am king of the peacocks, perches on a stone, and then I laugh till tears run down and the heart tums at the sight, remembering her shriek was love, that he shrieked from pride. We sat under an old torn tree and talked away the night, told all that had been said or done since first we saw the light, and when we talked of growing up, knew that we'd half the soul, and fell the one in the other's arms, that we might make it whole. Peter had a murdering look, for it seemed that he and she had spoken of their childish days under that very tree. The bursting out there was, and what a blossoming, when we had all the summertime, and she had all the spring. I have old woman's secrets now, that had those of the young. Match tells me what I dared not think when my blood was strong, and what had drowned a lover once sounds like an old song. Though Marjorie is stricken dumb, if thrown in Madge's way, we three make up a solitude, for none alive today can know the stories that we know, or say the things we say. How such a man pleased women most of all that are gone, how such a pair loved many years, and such a pair but one. Stories of the bed of straw, or the bed of down. Bid me mount and sail up there, amid the cloudy wrack. For Peg and Meg and Paris's love, that had so strayed a bag, are gone away. And some that stay have changed their silk for sack. Were I but there, and none to hear, I'd have a peacock cry, for that is natural to a man that lives in memory. being all alone, I'd nurse a stone and sing it lullaby. Thank you.